Now let's just have a little chat about building your group. This is something that has always worried me a little bit, but I must say, don't worry, because different things are happening at different times in people's lives. Sometimes when I go along to my support group, I think, who's going to turn up today? Will we have 1? Will we have 10? Will we have 20? You just never know. It all depends on what's happening in people's lives at the time. Recently at my support group meeting, it was a horrible, rainy, wet day, and I thought, no, not many people are going to come. But I had about 12 people there, so that was absolutely fabulous. So don't worry about, people not attending.
Well, the group was always at the same time at the same place, and people quite look forward to that. There were some that needed to be reminded, like with a phone call, but it was easy, as I said before. If you do have a list of emails or mobile phone numbers, you can contact a large group in one go, because it's always a little difficult having to ring a home phone number. But sometimes you do that. But they seem to really look forward to the group, and I think that's something.
How do I get new numbers? Well, Mission Australia are wonderful in this area here in Port Macquarie. We have a program called Family and Carer Mental Health Program, and I do get a lot of referrals from Mission Australia. So if you're not connected with Mission Australia, I'm not sure if they operate in your area, but whatever organisations do operate in your area, I suggest that you make yourself known to them, and you will get a lot of referrals from those organisations.
So what I used to do was go around to the doctors and ask, would it be okay if I put some of the literature, some of the brochures and leaflets in their waiting rooms, etc. Some of the doctors who know me and who I knew have known for a long time were happy to refer people, and a lot of the organisations, once they get to hear that the group is up and running and people are doing well, they will ring you and say, I've heard you're doing this particular group at this particular time, would it be okay if I send these clients? And they often send a client with a support person as well for the first couple of times until they know whether the group's going to be suitable for them. But it is hard to get the word out there. The other thing was to put an ad in the community notices in the paper, and that's something you need to chase up quite a bit, because they often neglect to do that, or they'll put it in at the wrong time, so it is a little bit tricky. There is a bit of work that you have to do to get established and get known and get respect, but it's well worth it once you do. It's good to get NGOs on side. If the NGOs will refer people, it makes it a lot easier than you relying on word of mouth. But oftentimes that is exactly how it happens. The people will say, I've got a friend who's not doing so well. Is it okay if I bring them along? And of course you say, of course, everyone's welcome. But getting support from people like One Door and Mission Australia is really valuable in many ways. So talking to those organisations about how to present a brochure or a leaflet is definitely a good way to start getting that information out there.
Do I do marketing? Most certainly. I think it is so important to do marketing. I have Hastings Mental Health Support Group on Facebook. I post on a regular basis, and now I have so many hundreds of people that are connected to Facebook. So that is another area where you can market your group. So that's about it. Talk to you soon. Bye.